twisting that around into a lie. I know you've taken up your daddy's business, but you're not lying on my show.
Aaron, how do you know that your mind isn't being controlled?
Well, I have no reason to believe that it is.
Okay, that's an argument for
primary answer.
Yeah, we're going over. Sorry, to be fair, we're going over old ground. We've got the new court.
No reason. Hey!
So sorry,
you'd be wrong about that.
I've got to ask you, Simon. Can you tell me
Okay, thank you. And that's exactly what you accused Eric of, so I thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, Thunderfoot.
What I said, it is the opposite of what I said, even after I clarified it a half a dozen times. Get the point!
Sai says in interviews and also on his website that we all know that God exists. I think that's the gist of it. Sai, how do you justify that when you've got a number of people, all of whom are saying, no, I don't accept that?
I believe God over them.
And I believe the ghost that never lies over your God.
Yeah, that's fine. And if you want to come on an atheistic podcast, because you were the one who said that it wasn't a God, and then you're saying that it's just like our God, so you're saying it is a God. And if you want to come on an atheist podcast and propose a deity as your justification, I'm perfectly fine with that.
It's a ghost.
But you just said it's just like my God, and if it's just like my God, then it is a deity. I have no problem with that. If that's what you want to posit on an atheistic podcast, that you believe in the ghost that never lies is your justification for truth, I have no problem.
Think about logic. Does logic precede God, or is logic determined from God? The answer to that, from what I heard here, is that you're saying logic is a nature of God, but God cannot do anything that will contradict logic. Therefore, that means logic does precede God. So God could not make 1 + 1 = 3 because that is not in his nature. So God is bound by the laws of logic. Therefore, God is bound by the laws of nature. Therefore,
no.
Why do you
the laws of logic? The laws of logic are not the laws.
Remove you. Let Sai respond and bring the next caller in. Sai.
The laws of logic. The laws of logic are not the laws of nature, and God is bound by His nature, which is logical.
So molesting a child would be just if God told you to do so.
Well, I'm saying God wouldn't do that, but anything that God says is